Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I know it's the day before and everybody's probably busy doing this and doing that. And so I am actually, I don't know why I get on here, guys, and I always have some glasses that need a little cleaning off. That's all like live. You get what you get. But anyway, it's Rhonda, y'all, also known as TC, coming before you for a short time. It's Thanksgiving Eve, and I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving Eve from Cafè and Colors. I'm sorry, on social media, this particular platform, everything is always backwards. I wish they'll go back to how they were doing it before. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe something I'm not getting. But anyway, it's a happy Thanksgiving Eve from Cafè and Colors. And I'm just jumping on because, yes, I will be busy tomorrow. And as a matter of fact, tonight my kitchen will be smelling really good, y'all. So come on in my world. I'm kind of piggybacking on my last live. You know, every time somebody asks me something, I just rather address it openly. The best that I can do. The best of my expertise, the best of my experience, and the best of all of it, you know. And so with that said, come on in my world for a minute because I am getting ready to sit back and sip on something good. It's all about with Team Young Duo, sipping art, brewing joy. See, I told y'all, I'm not perfect, but I love it. I love what I do. I love people. I love sharing what I do, and I love drinking what I drink. So with that said, I'm going to sit here and fix me a really good cup of, today it's going to be red tea. Red tea. Remember, I was talking, if you saw my last video, I was talking about red being rich in antioxidants, red vegetables, red fruits. So today we're going to talk about red tea. And give me 1 second because I got to do something real quick. Had to make sure that I actually turned off the stove because I just kind of shifted the pot and made my hot water right here. So, yeah, I've been talking about red things all day long, yesterday, the day before. Of course, red. I'm used to this time of the season. I shift from my orange and my browns to my red and my greens. So, yep, that's what it is. Today is Red Tea Day in TC's world, okay? So, yeah, but I'm basically saying happy Thanksgiving from Chalo's World of Art. You guys always see my buddy hubby's art. This is one of the biggest things back there. Y'all see that right there? That is a piece of his art that actually put Cafè and Colors on the map. And Cafè and Colors is a combination of Buddy Hubby and I just collaborating together because he was doing art anyway and I was doing healthy beverages. So we just put it together, guys. We a team. Y'all know, y'all saw we've been a team. We've been a team for 47 years. And so this is what we do. We do what we do. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd bring you all in my world and talk about a few things real quick because I was talking about them antioxidants the other day. I was talking about things that help the body to that's rich in antioxidants, and someone had asked me what is antioxidants, and I said those are substances, substances that protect the cells and help to reduce oxidative stress within the body. So, yep, I'm getting ready to fix me some red tea out of one of my favorite mugs. See, I got that water, that hot water going. And I wish you all could see it, but I don't want to share it in my clear mug because I want to share it in Chalo's World of Art. And so this painting right here, we first said it was a mistake, but nothing's a mistake in life many times. And then I got my freeze-dried honey. That's real good. Yeah, it's real good because it's not as messy as my honey that I normally use. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the honey in there just to give it a little sweetness. But the red tea is a herbal tea, and it actually is generally caffeinated free. Yep. And so the reason why it's called red tea, because if you could see it, it has just a little tint of redness. But it's a herbal tea, been around for years. And this particular brand is, I always say, taste the gold with organo gold. And so that's where I love to get my tea from. But the coolest thing is, this is mushroom tea. This isn't your ordinary red tea. See, they have some tea called Red and Robois. It's really good. I've been drinking this for like the last 16 years. Yeah, 16 years to be exact. And so it's really, really good. But I did not really study the benefits of it until I really got into understanding the antioxidants that the body needs. And so when I realized that this is high in antioxidants, not just because it's red, but it's because it's mushrooms. And there are different types of mushrooms. There's like about 6 different medicinal mushrooms, but this one just happens to have the reishi mushroom and the cordyceps mushroom. So a lot of times you all hear me say on most of my videos that it's mushroom mayhem in here, because we usually do some medicinal mushrooms every single day. We sure do, whether we're getting it in a capsule, whether we're getting it in coffee, because sometimes we drink mushroom coffee, or whether we're getting it in a mushroom tea. But today is the red tea day for me, guys. Red tea, as I get ready to go into this new season, red becomes my color. Yes, it does become my color for probably till January. But yep, so going back to addressing some things from my last video that happened to talk about the antioxidants. Man, I mean, this is the thing we want to do, is we want to keep our cells healthy. I learned this stuff way back in 2005. 2005, when Dr. Hoppy and my cousin them led me on this wellness journey, and I've been on this journey ever since. Let me see what it tastes like, guys. And let me tell y'all something. My beverages taste even better when I drink it out of my buddy hubby's mugs. I like to share that with people. But yeah, so many great benefits to the reishi mushroom. I'm telling you, it's the immune support, it's heart health. I mean, the studies have been shown. Let me give you my disclaimer. All of my videos will tell you this disclaimer. Whenever I'm talking about any product or testimony, whether it's my testimony or somebody else's testimony, understand no product is intended to treat, cure, or look, I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm so excited today because I'm getting ready to hang out with family. But no product is intended to treat, heal, cure, prevent, or diagnose any disease or disorder. It's just that many, many times when we give our body what it needs, it will be able to address its own health challenges. And I know that for a fact because I beat some numbers in the past. And I always encourage everybody, if you have a condition, now this is just me, but I'm just giving you some tips. If you have a condition and you run into people that have beat that condition, and I'm not talking about with just regular meds. Now, meds has its place. I don't tell nobody don't take no meds. But when I'm talking about people that have beat conditions naturally, those are the people you hang around. Those are the people you ask, what did you do? Those are the people that you just grab a hold to, and if you're interested in lifestyle change and they've done a lifestyle change, you run with those people. Those are the people that will help you to make a difference in your life. And so that's what I did in 2005. I went hard with all of those people that was telling me, get to the root of the problem and stop treating the symptoms. Stop trying to put a Band-Aid on something, guys. I always ask my doctors, which most of the time I always have a DO doctor. That's a doctor of osteopathic. And why do I go that way? Because they were more open to getting to the root of the problem. So they shared some things with me until they felt that I needed to get on some kind of meds. Okay, so whenever in the past they said something about a particular med, I'll be like, give me a minute, give me 3 months. See, 3 months is really important because that's 90 days. And it takes 90 days for your body to keep rebuilding itself. They said that the blood, it takes 90 days for the blood to go through. Guys, this is all the stuff that I've been learning since 2005, okay? So I was going to be like, give me 90 days. And besides that, I would just say, do you have a plan to get me off? Because my thing was, whenever you tell me about something and you're going to put me on something, well, do you have a plan to get me off of that? See, that's where I was going hard at. And if not, I would always just take it into my own hands and be proactive. Now, if I have to take something, I don't tell nobody, don't take their meds. But I always say, just do your research, do your due diligence. So that's what I did in 2005, and I've been rolling ever since. Me and my buddy hubby. So we incorporated our businesses with healthy beverages, and that's what I'm doing now. But going back to the antioxidants, I'm learning so much about oxidative stress. I'm learning so much about the what we put in our body, which I've been learning about that since 2005, but I'm talking about things that's rich in antioxidants, things that will help to protect the cell. Because that's one of the things that Dr. Hoppy brought to me back in the days. He would say things like, healthy cells equal a healthy body. So I started on this journey in 2005 because I was like, okay, if healthy cells equal a healthy body, I want a healthy body, so I want healthy cells. So I'm going to do what it takes to try my best to keep my cells healthy. And that's when I learned more about getting to the root of the problem. And then I learned about the gut. The gut is something else, y'all. The gut is the root. Doctors have shown where studies have said that a lot of things start right there in the gut. So we have to address things with the gut. So I do that too. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the antioxidants. So yes, I do. I do go hard a little bit, sometimes even on my own self, because one of the things that I want to do is live a quality of life. Because you can have a quality of life of years, and that's fine. But I want to be healthy. That's just me. Been like that. And my mama instilled a lot of stuff in me back in the days, you know. So going back to, I'm drinking this red tea. You guys see my red tea? And I'm sitting in my own space. This is my little cafe. Yeah, this is my little cafe. And I'm also sitting here writing a list of some of the things that I forgot. Because, yes, I am. I'm not going to overeat tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that now. The reason why I'm not going to overeat on a holiday is because, number one, but I'm going to eat some good stuff. But number one, you know, like when people get this thing about the new year, I'm going to start this in the new year. No, started before the new year. Started with small steps. Because if you started with small steps, then you eat a little bit more on the holiday. But by January 1st, you'll be conditioned in your mind. All of this stuff starts in your mind. If you don't get it in your mind and make the choice, y'all hear me talk about Tuesday, but Tuesday is really every day. Choose to have the mindset that I want to do something about my body because this body belongs to me. And so can't nobody take care of my body like I could take care of my own body. So some of the benefits that I learned when I did start drinking mushroom beverages, I love them. They do not taste like mushrooms because people ask me that all the time. I said, I probably wouldn't drink it if it tastes like a mushroom. Not even my mushroom coffee. Because I've experienced some mushroom coffees that got a little tinge of a funny taste. My stuff is good, okay? My beverages are good. And so when I did this shift not too long ago, when we came up with Cafè and Couleurs, y'all see Cafè and Couleurs? It's branded Couleurs because he likes to use a lot of colors in his art. Sometimes I used to tell my buddy hubby, can you tone it down? Everybody don't want loud colors. But that's his gift. That's not my gift. I have the gift of gab. He has the gift of art. I can't do it. I can't draw nothing. But going back to, because I know I'm kind of talking all over the place, but they all just come in together. It comes into sipping art, brewing joy. That's our slogan, Team Young Duo, sipping art and brewing joy. So the joy that we brew is mushroom beverages. And so with the mushroom beverages, like I say, going back to the reishi mushroom, it helps with the immune system. It helps with the, oh my God, I just love this part because it's heart health. And because it's rich in antioxidants, it actually helps to, one of the things, is it okay, y'all, if I use my little cheat notes? I use my cheat notes because I don't want to forget things, but it promotes the heart health. So by doing that, right now, guys, there's so many conditions when it comes to the heart. That's where high blood pressure come in, high cholesterol, all that's tied together. So these antioxidants, and they can be found in the mushroom, especially the reishi mushroom, they help to reduce possibly. Remember, I gave you all my disclaimer because it's what you choose to put in your body to help your body address its own health challenge. But with that, it promotes the heart health and reduces stress and fatigue. I've had friends to call me and give me testimonies on my beverages about, especially with the stress and the fatigue. I had one young lady, she was on the road and she was like, I gave out samples. That's what I do. And she was like, you know what? I did not get tired all the way. And I told her, I said, it's probably because you had the reishi mushroom and the coffee does tend to have a little caffeine in it, but that's what you're going to get with coffee beans. Don't let nobody tell you that a coffee bean is caffeine free. It may be limited of the caffeine. If it's caffeine free, it may be limited, but don't let nobody tell you that it has no caffeine. So I can't do caffeine on normally with regular coffee. Oh, it send me like this. I'll be like all jittery, can't go to sleep, but I could do mushroom. I could do mine. So mushroom coffee, mushroom tea. But this particular red tea actually has cordyceps in it. That's another medicinal mushroom, cordyceps. So just so that I won't leave anything out, once again, it's rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants help to reduce the free radical scavengers that destroys the cells in your body. Do your own research. I tell y'all that all the time. Don't research this stuff. Although I researched it, get an understanding of why you need, why your body needs high antioxidants in it to help it. Number one, I love this one. Studies have shown that it has prevented aging. I love that because it's something about, it's not that I want to not get old. It's not that at all. But I get tickled pink like last week when I was celebrating my 47th wedding anniversary. And people was like, well, how old were you when you got married? I get tickled pink with that because I was 21, but I've been married 47 years. So I am 68 years young. Now, I use the word young because guess what? Not so much because, they asked me that question. It's just that that's my last name. My last name is Young. So you figure like this, go figure. I'm going to be young all my life. And then I laugh about it, y'all, because my name is Rhonda White Young. So first I was white. That's just a joke. Never been brown all my life. But I hope that made y'all laugh. But I'm always be young because that's my last name. So I get a kick out of understanding the antioxidant, and especially in the cordyceps, that helps to promote the, anti-aging process. So that's period with antioxidants because that's what I learned about this week. And I'm telling y'all, I hang with people that has the knowledge. And these people that have the knowledge, I used to always say knowledge is power, but now knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is powerful because I could have taken the knowledge that I learned in 2005 and did absolutely nothing with it. And then what would that do for me? So no, I ran with it in 2005. So when I found out, when I started getting an understanding of reducing the oxidative stress in the body, that's when I found out some good stuff, y'all. And I'm going hard with it because it does help when you reduce the oxidative stress within your body and protect those cells. It does help to promote the aging. So when y'all get ready to come to my birthday party at 100 years old, I want all y'all to come on aboard, y'all, so we can look good and feel good. Because sometimes people look good, but they don't necessarily feel good. We want, you know, I tell people this about sometimes being blessed. I had to tell somebody the other day that was like, I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed. I am blessed too, either way it go. But I also feel like I was kind of talking about healing too. But I also feel like being whole, you know, having this peace of mind, being in your own space, being comfortable, being, you know, having some type of spiritual guidance, help, divine protection is so important to me. You know, that's just me, y'all. That's just me. Now I'm getting to a whole nother subject, but I want to be whole. I don't want to just be healed. I want to be whole. So yes, this has, let me take a sip. I'm going to put just a little bit more honey in it. Just a little bit. Y'all see honey like that? I bet y'all ain't never seen honey like that. Thank you to my cuz. She gets me my honey and she delivers it all the way from Chi-Town. Chi-Town honey. You probably could find it other places, but if you find freeze-dried honey, I recommend it because let me tell you all something. There's a lot of stuff I recommend freeze-dried. Because in this world that we living in, we might want to have a lot of stuff that's freeze-dried. But honey lasts forever anyway, but this is just less messy. So when I'm a vendor, I take this out as well until I start to get low and don't have none, because I'm going to keep some for myself. That's just me. But yeah, going back to the cordyceps, it's rich in antioxidant. It helps to protect against oxidative stress and cell damage. But I tell y'all, healthy cells equal a healthy body. And then it can result in an aging process. Couple of more things that I always encourage my people that I experienced in well, I won't say, I don't know what word I want to use, but maybe have been diagnosed with cancer. Do your research. And I did this in 2005 too, because my cousin, I shared some things with her doctor and he approved her to use it and basically just get an understanding, because it's not for all cancers, but it's for many cancers because it results to tumor growth. And so the other thing, managing cholesterol and those triglycerides, that was my challenge, y'all. Don't think that I've been so healthier than whatever. I've had challenges too, but I try to not, just do it naturally. And so the other thing we want to talk about is inflammation. Inflammation right now is wreaking havoc in people's lives. Inflammation is the cause of like a lot of things going on in our bodies. So we have to do something to reduce the inflammation. That's the other thing. And going back to that cancer, I like to tell this story and then I'm gonna get on out of here because I got to do stuff. I got to run back to the store and I got to get ready to cook what I'm going to cook for the holiday. But in 2008, I was a vendor at a church. And this older lady, and I mean, she had to be 80 plus. She was a retired oncologist. As she walks in and she asks me, she says, "Is that the reishi mushroom?" Now, y'all, I'm sitting there like, yeah, somebody knew about the reishi mushroom. This was like 2008 or whatever year it was. It was a long time ago. And I said, yes. I said, I think I looked at her and I said something about, oh, so you know about the reishi mushroom. Well, at that particular time, I used to have papers out on my table that talked about the reishi mushroom, right? She says, well, I'm a retired oncologist and I won't be around when they let the world know that. Now, we can't make any healing claims, never have, never will. But she said she wouldn't be around when they let the world know that the reishi mushroom was going to be beneficial in the healing of cancer. See, y'all, I knew I was on to something back then. Although I took a mushroom break, I knew I was on to something back then. And so I've been on this journey because it's a journey that I love. It's a journey that I love sharing information with people. And I have come a long way, y'all, because I'm going to tell y'all something. I used to get mad with people because they didn't listen to me. And I don't do that no more. I am here to share this wonderful information with you. And sip on some art. Really enjoyed. But I'm here to share this wonderful information with you. And I leave it up to you to make the intelligent decision of what you want to do. There's no pulling legs with any of this. It's just informing you what has worked for us, what has worked for people that I've actually introduced wellness to. And my wellness has been very broad because my Facebook page, Abundant Wellness Solution, I actually started that page November 9th of 2009. And if you follow me on that journey and go back, you'll learn that there was a lot of different things that I was using at that time, and they were very good. And in the beginning, in 2009, it talked about sea vegetables. See, when all of these people start talking about they're doing sea moss, we've been doing sea vegetables since 2005. So I had a phone call yesterday from my sister-in-law. Listen. She says, I need to place an order. Well, I'm not married to a company. I just have companies that I still deal with because I like the products. And so it'd be maybe one or two. I don't promote it, but, you know, she called me. She said, I need some body balance. I was like, okay. I hooked her up. But she understands because at that particular time, that's when I was learning about cellular health. I was learning about the regeneration of the cells, how long it took the cells to regenerate themselves. I was learning that anytime I share anything with anybody, give yourself 90 days and don't look for something to be happening, because understand when you give your body something good, it's something happening, period. So don't look for it. But anyway, I got that phone call yesterday. I said, yeah, I still drink I'm waiting on my body balance to come now. That's my sea vegetables. So all of this is whole foods. There are a few things that's herbs, but I like to, give my body whole foods, So I said, you know what, y'all? I started out talking about this red tea. And thank you so much, Martha and Ioma, for joining me. And I started out to say, Happy Thanksgiving Eve, because I'm going to be busy tomorrow and I ain't going to have no time to go live. But I started out saying that from Cafè and Colors. I think earlier I did a little video, Happy Thanksgiving from Chalo's World of Art. And if you're going to get another Happy Thanksgiving, it's going to be from Team Young Duo, because we out here on the platforms of social media, we appreciate when you follow us, when I bring you into my world. I like to have fun, guys. Wholeness, wellness journeys are fun. It's not supposed to be, oh, I got to take that. Some people say, oh, this don't taste good. Well, sometimes natural things don't taste good. But sometimes you can just acquire the taste, or sometimes you can have the mindset, develop that mindset that you don't care. You don't care. You just want to get well, or you just want to start a new journey. And for me, what I found for those that's trying to start a new journey, that's why I go hard with Live Good. Yep, I go hard with Live Good because, first of all, it is a good product, affordable prices. And with that said, it really starts off small with different things that you need for your body. It's important. Like, we grew up learning about vitamins. I heard vitamin. I think we started out with Flintstone vitamin. Then my mama gave us one a day vitamin. But then I found out that nobody's talking about minerals. Your body needs minerals, like calcium and different things like that. So zinc. You know what they discovered when the COVID thing was out? The planogram. The pandemic. They was talking about zinc, the importance of zinc. So nobody talked about magnesium when we was growing up. Magnesium, man, your body needs magnesium because, number one, it's responsible for over 300 reactions in the body. So that's a whole nother tape, because I'm here to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm here to just sip on my red tea. I could take this out. Sip on my red tea and my favorite, because Buddy Hubby is my favorite person, okay? So he's the artist. You see the mug, you see the painting, and you see my shirt. And I am the collaborator with him with Cafè and Colors. So with that said, he's back there. He's actually back there doing some artwork. You know, he's always doing something. He's always painting. So you can follow us. Follow us on Quite Naturally, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram, we're Team Young Duo. TikTok, I'm Happy TC. YouTube, we're Team Young Duo. Come on, help us get our little numbers up, okay, y'all? And we got plenty of videos out there. And guess what? I'm excited because I am now starting to study about gardening, and we will be starting to plant some gardens. That don't sound right, plant some gardens. We're going to start planting some fruits and vegetables. And so I'm learning now the season and what I need to do. So I'm excited about that because I have access now to some land. And I am excited. So we will be filming that journey on our Team Young Duo page. And like I said, follow Chalo's World of Art. Follow Chalo's World of Artists on Facebook. Follow TC's Online Cafe on Facebook. And that's where you will learn about the healthier beverages. And then follow Abundant Wellness Solution. That is my Facebook page that is about to come alive again. It was started, I told you all, November 9th, 2009 was when I started that page. And so that's the page where you'll learn all about that wellness, that affordable wellness journey that we love to promote. And we promote that one at www.CROYOUNG.com. That's www.CROYoung.com. That's Charles and Rhonda Young, also known as Chalo and TC, also known as Team Young Duo. So with that said, y'all know life is too fragile not to enjoy it. So thank you all for tuning in, whether you're tuning in now or you're tuning in later. But always remember, life is too fragile not to enjoy. So y'all better go on out there today and enjoy today on purpose. And it feels so good when you do it with a purpose. This is Rhonda Young, also known as TC, signing off. And I'll see you on my next video.